look at the 12-gallon Can-am storage trunk for the X3, the Maverick X3. The reason I picked the 12-gallon is because it kind of looked like something that I could put back there, put little things that I needed to go for a ride, and still be able to have room yet to put a tire rack in or something else in the back of the Can-am. One bad thing about the Can-am X3 is its back cargo is just, it's crap compared to the Razor. The Razor has a nice square place to where you can put a big old cooler in there, strap it down. It has sides, it has a rear. Can-am's all open, plus that the air intake's back there, the shocks are back there, the roll bar's back there. It is a kind of a shitty deal. So I went with the 12-gallon. Did I want more? Yes. Once this showed up at my door, was I disappointed I didn't get bigger? Yes, but the thing is, if I go any bigger and if I want to put a tire rack, like I said, or anything in the back, I would have to take the trunk out anyway and not be able to use it. So this is better than nothing. Here it is. You pretty much get this and a few extra pieces. I think these are probably to go underneath here. You don't get any instructions, so I don't even know what this is here. The way you hook it up into the Can-am is with these latches, and they work perfect. The only thing is, Can-am is cheap, and they should have put one up front or two up front to secure the front. Once you do have this in the Can-am, it rocks around. I'll show you how to install it, and then we're going to figure out a way to connect the front end stable, and it's probably going to be a fix to where it's going to be something I'm going to have to get bolts and stuff. So I'll get back to you as soon as we get this in the back here. All right, guys, pretty much you put this in place. I'm trying to do this with a camera in one hand, so not the easiest. You put it right in place and you lock these tabs down. That is it. The only bad thing is, if they would have had one right here or right here or right here, then this would have been secure. So we're going to have to fix that. Right underneath here there is a hole. So all I'm going to do is put a piece of steel underneath with a hole drilled in it, drill a hole in the top, put a long bolt in it, nut it, and it's going to be secure right there in the front. And then we could leave it in there. The only bad thing is, no, I'm not going to have quick release and be able to take it out. But as small as it is, I really don't need to. What I do wish that Can-am would make is something that actually fits the whole contour here. Comes out a little bit farther, comes back here. Just make it a little bit bigger to where this was actually worth it. I mean, for $180, it's not bad. We're gonna get some stuff over here. We are taking a camping trip up north, and let's say your ISO mat. I mean, to me that's a little ridiculous, but what I'm gonna have in there is clothes, my cooking supplies, some food, and then close it down to just so it don't get wet. The rest of it's going to go in a duffel bag up above. Stuff like this is going to go in there, my cooking supplies and shit. So another bad thing is, I don't know where it's at. There was a sleeping bag down here. Sleeping bag will not fit. Helmet will not fit. Pretty much it's to keep for that stuff that you have stored for in every time you go out to ride, your tools, your extra gloves, some goggles, stuff like that. So for $180, like I said, it's not bad. So we're going to get this connected down in here and call her good for our trip up north. All right, guys, my solution here is, this came in the kit. I don't know what it is. Again, no directions, so your guess is as good as mine. What I'm thinking it is under here in one of the tabs is where this would go under, because it is bigger than the hole. So hopefully what I did is I drilled this out. I got some longer bolts with some lock washers, and of course some washers for the top. So I'm going to drill down through here, put this underneath the rack or underneath the X3 and tighten it all down, and that's what I'm going to use here. So I'm going to lay this in here, mark it out, drill it out, and then put it all in there, tighten it up. Okay. Okay, I got that drilled out. Put some washers on here. Put this piece underneath and tighten her down. All right, well, here it is. It's all tightened down. Nice and secure. So another thing you might want to do over time is probably put on some nicer latches here, but it is waterproof. It's got a nice seal around here. Let's get, you got about an inch on the top, and then you are about 5.5 inches deep, and you're gonna be right around 20 or 37 inches, and then at the widest 13, in the center here about 11. So, and then you're opening 7 inches at the smallest, and at the biggest you're looking at right around 9 inches. So like I said, it's not the biggest, but it'll definitely do for everyday riding. Gloves, you know, a little bit of food in there, a couple of water bottles, you know, your tools and stuff like that. And then you'll be able to, if you ever do want to get a rack in here, a tire rack or anything, then you have that also. So I think it'll work for our trip for now until I figure out something else. I'm not really big on spending money and then tossing it to the side or selling it for half of what I got in it. So it'll probably be something that sticks around. It is a nice looking box. It is very sturdy, so we're gonna go with it. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.